Hello everyone, hope you're right. In today's video, I'm going to show you which bulbs I'm going to plant this year and how I'm going to plant them. So here you can see my bulb collection for this year. So I'm going to plant 5 varieties of tulips, lots of daffodils, which is daffodil mix. There are lots of different varieties in it. I'm also planting hyacinth and crocus bulbs, and I have saved some bulbs from last year which are daffodils, muscaris and tulips, so I will be using those as well. So here you can see this bag of daffodils. It's quite a big bag, quite heavy, and there are lots of bulbs in it. It's daffodil mix and it's quite economical, and there are instructions about planting these bulbs at the back of the bag, like how deep you need to plant the bulbs and how far apart they should be. So these instructions are quite helpful. You can always follow the instructions at the back of the bag for best results. And there are some general guidelines about planting bulbs which I will discuss later when I'm planting my bulbs, so keep watching the video. Next, I have got this bag of crocus bulbs. This is golden mix, and you can see there are some like golden flowers, white flowers with golden centers and really beautiful flowers, and there are lots of bulbs in it. These are small bulbs and these are early bloomers, so they start blooming like somewhere in February, and really beautiful mix of these bulbs. This was actually a gift from one of my friends. And also this bag of tulip bulbs. This is tulips purple blend, really beautiful purple flowers with some white margins, and these are big bulbs, like I think there are 8 to 10 bulbs in it, and there are planting instructions here. So these are really nice big bulbs. Next, I have got another bag of tulip bulbs which are Tulipa libi, I think. These are 10 bulbs, nice big sized bulbs, and these are also purple flowers, so I'm thinking to combine these two purple flowers in one container. And this bag has Tulipa world's favorite bulbs, so you can see they are like orange flowers with yellow margins, nice big sized bulbs. And I have another pack of tulip bulbs which is basically yellow flowers with orange margins. This variety is Tulipa Bonja Luca, so I'm thinking to combine these two in one container. I have got another bag of tulip bulbs which is light pink and apricot peach color, really beautiful flowers, and this variety is Blushing Lady. All these bags contain 10 bulbs per bag, and here I have got hyacinths. This is hyacinths warm blend, and it has really beautiful flowers of purple and different shades of pink. I have got some hyacinth bulbs from last year as well, which I'll be combining with these hyacinth bulbs. Here in this box I have got the bulbs from last year. These are allium bulbs which I'm thinking to plant in the circular border in the ground. And here I have got some muscaris, tulips and daffodils. So these small ones are muscaris and these big ones are daffodils. You can see the tulips are different from the others because they are quite distinctive orange peel. So these bulbs I'll be using in some containers as well. So here I am going to plant the bulbs in my containers which are in my front garden. I have got 4 containers like this one. I had summer annuals in these containers which I had already pulled out, and now I'm going to refresh the soil using this fertilizer which is fish blood and bone. It is high in phosphorus which is really good for the growth of roots. So the bulbs need some fertilizer which has lots of phosphorus in it, so I'm going to add a good handful of this fertilizer in the soil and work it in the soil. So this is the same soil or compost which I already had in this container. I just pulled the plants out, and whatever came with the roots I took it out, and the remaining soil is still in the container, and you can see it's quite low, like I have 5 to 6 inches of surface above the soil which you need for planting the bulbs. So you need to plant the bulbs at the depth of at least 4 inches. So, and you need to leave 1 inch rim for watering and containing the soil. So 4 inches depth is a good idea for planting bulbs. You can also follow the instructions on the back of the packet. They will tell you how deep you need to plant them. and how far apart they should be. I'm planting them quite close together, like 1 inch apart from each other. So here I'm going to plant my purple flowering bulbs in this container. So both varieties which have purple flowers I'm be planting in this container, and I think I can accommodate like 20 bulbs in this container. So I'm planting these bulbs at the end of October. You can plant spring blooming bulbs anywhere from September to December depending on your climate. However, the best time to plant them in my opinion is from mid-October to mid-November, when it's not very hot or not very cold. So it basically depends on your climate. So these bulbs need to stay at an optimum chilling temperature for a certain number of weeks, and this temperature is from like 35 Fahrenheit to 45 Fahrenheit. So it's not like freezing temperature and not very hot. 39 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 4 degrees centigrade, is the best temperature, which is also the temperature we normally have in our refrigerators. So if you live somewhere where it's really hot, like zone 9, 10 and onwards, you may want to keep your bulbs in the refrigerator for a certain number of weeks, and then you can take them outside and plant them so your bulbs will flower. If you live in zone 8 and 7, you will normally have good temperature outside, so you can plant them anywhere from October to November. So then you will have those number of weeks to make sure that your bulbs flower in spring. If you live in somewhere colder like zone 6, 5 and lower zones, then you may want to protect your bulbs from freezing temperatures, like you may have to keep them in a unheated greenhouse or unheated garage, so they do not freeze but they stay at a nice temperature for a certain number of weeks. The number of weeks vary from bulbs to bulbs. So in my opinion, the bigger bulbs need more chilling time and the smaller bulbs need less chilling time. There will also be instructions on the package to tell you how much chilling time these bulbs require. So I'm done planting my first container with purple flowering tulips, and now I'm going to plant my orange and yellow blend flowers in the second container. So the same way I'm refreshing my soil and I'm going to plant my bulbs. In this container, I have also got this perennial plant which is delphinium. So I have cut the tops off and the roots are still in there, so they can come back next year. But I'm going to just leave it in its place and I'm going to arrange my bulbs around it. So the same 20 bulbs will go in this container. So as I said, I'm planting these bulbs at the end of October and my bulbs will get enough chilling time. November, December and January, like 3 months, at least 12 weeks of chilling temperatures, and then they can start flowering in February. So some are early blooming bulbs like crocus and muscaris. They start blooming in February. Some will start blooming in mid spring like in March, like tulips and daffodils, followed by alliums and May and June. So alliums are quite late blooming. So I have arranged my bulbs and I'm filling up the container with multipurpose compost, and I want to fill it as much as like 4 inches deep. So the bulbs are 4 inches deep and I have at least 1 inch rim left for the watering. And these containers are like plastic containers, but they are like double sheet, so they have good insulation. And I'm also in zone 8B, which is quite mild, so these bulbs can stay in these containers throughout the winter. However, as I said, if you live somewhere colder like zone 6 and lower zones, you may need to protect your containers, so you may want to put them in unheated garage or unheated cold frame, and that's really important because you don't want your bulbs to freeze as well. So this is my third container and I'm going to plant rest of my tulip bulbs in this container. I have got one bag of tulip bulbs which is blushing lady, and I have got some bulbs from last year, so I'm going to put all of them in this container the same way I have planted the other two containers. So this one is my fourth container. I have got 3 hyacinth bulbs already in this container, which started blooming at the end of summer. We have had very cold summer, so maybe that's a reason. But I cut the tops off and they were done blooming, and now I'm going to leave them in their place, and I'm going to plant my hyacinth bulbs in this container, and I'm also going to plant my crocus bulbs in this container. So the same way I'm going to plant my hyacinth and crocus bulbs in this container, and then I will fill them up with more compost. Another important point about planting bulbs is that you need to plant your bulbs the narrow side up. So the narrow side is from where the shoot comes out and the flower grows, and the wide side is basically the bottom of the bulb from where the roots grow. So you want to put your bulbs the wide side down and the narrow side towards the top. However, if you are unsure, you can always plant them on their side, so they will find their way up anyway. Here in this container I have muscari bulbs from last year, which you can see have started growing already. I'm not sure why, maybe because we have had really cold summer, so that's the reason for these bulbs to grow earlier. They should be sending this growth in January somewhere, but it's still like at the end of October they have started growing. So we will see what happens, and I'm going to put my rest of muscari bulbs in this container. So this container will be all muscari bulbs. So the other muscari bulbs which I dug out from another place from last year, I saved them over the summer, and now I'm going to plant them. So this is another way of planting bulbs. As you can see, I have got this small piece of bamboo cane, and I'm using it to dig holes, and this is really easy. So if you have a container which is filled already, or maybe in your raised bed or in the ground where soil is nice and loose, you can use a piece of bamboo cane to make holes. So you just need to go like 2 to 3 inches deeper, because these are not very big bulbs, these are small bulbs, so 2 to 3 inches deep would be enough. So you can use the piece of bamboo cane to make holes, and then you can plant your bulbs narrow side towards the top, and then you can level up the soil, and if you need to, you can add a little extra soil to make sure that they are at nice depth. So here in these 2 containers I'm going to plant all of my daffodils, narcissus bulbs. Some I have got from last year, and I have got a big bag of daffodils mix for this year as well. So the same way I'm amending my soil using the same fertilizer, and you can see there is a nice 5-6 inches gap from the top of the container. I'm going to arrange my bulbs the narrow side towards the top, and I'm going to plant them closely together, like 1 inch apart from each other. So I want to accommodate all of my daffodils and narcissus in these 2 containers. These are 40 centimeter diameter containers. So I have arranged my bulbs in these 2 containers, and now I'm going to fill them up with multi-purpose compost. I will be keeping these containers outside in my garden. However, if it rains a lot, you may need to protect them, because you don't want your bulbs to get soggy or stay in water, which can cause the bulbs to rot. So make sure that your containers and soil have good drainage, and also you need to keep an eye on the soil, how wet it is. You don't want to dry it fully, so make sure that you do water them after 10 days or 2 weeks. So keep an eye on, depending on your climate, you can check. If the soil feels dry, you need to water it, but you don't want them to stay in water all the time. So it really depends on your climate, where you live, whether it's dry or wet. So you need to keep checking on your containers. So planting bulbs in the containers is really easy. You can also plant the bulbs in the ground by digging a trench or making holes, and they will be more protected in the ground as compared to the containers. But if you are short on space, or like you don't have any room in your garden, you can always plant few containers with spring flowering bulbs. This is only a one-time chore, and then you are done. And then basically you just keep checking on them throughout the winter months. You keep them for like 3 to 4 months, and in the spring you will be amazed by all those beautiful flowers that will grow out of these containers. So I'll be showing you the updates on these containers. Make sure to subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also join my channel for extra perks. Thank you very much for watching today. See you next time. Bye.